They could actually maybe have this ceremony at this resort that's her neighbor, or have the ceremony there and then have a party there.
The chaotic, cute world of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift keeps delivering gold. First up, the docuseries reveals Taylor was legit shocked that Travis's old butthurt joke somehow sparked their whirlwind romance.
The most meaningful relationship I've ever had started with a man saying he was butthurt.
And speaking of epic moves, insiders say the couple is now eyeballing a private island for their wedding. Turns out the guest list keeps ballooning. Meanwhile, Taylor skipped Travis's Thanksgiving showdown with the Cowboys, sending fans into a meltdown when CBS cut to Brittany Mahomes instead of her. Kylie Kelce got dragged over her daughter's names, but clapped back like a pro.
And this next question appears to be pure rage bait. What's with the boy names?
And sources reveal Travis's net worth has soared to $90 million, thanks to a mix of NFL salary, endorsements, garage beer, and a mega podcast deal. Travis and Taylor's love story somehow keeps getting wilder, and the latest docuseries teaser leans all the way in. The new clip rolls in like, surprise, that goofy joke Travis cracked 2 years ago? Yeah, that accidentally launched one of the most chaotic, cute celebrity romances ever. And honestly, it tracks. According to insiders, Taylor looks back at their origin story with that mix of disbelief and fond cringe you get when you remember the moment your life pivoted because someone acted like a clown in front of a microphone. She breaks down how it all kicked off when Travis got publicly butthurt. His word, not ours. After he didn't get the chance to hand over a friendship bracelet he'd made for her.
The most meaningful relationship I've ever had started with a man saying he was butthurt, that I didn't want to meet him. Greatest surprise of my life.
And not just any bracelet, by the way. This man straight up crafted one with his phone number on it like they were at a middle school dance and he was shooting a shot between rounds of musical chairs. He talked about it on his podcast with Jason, whining in the cutest, most dramatic NFL player way possible about how she didn't chat before or after shows because she had to save her voice. So there he was, sulking about his rejected arts and crafts moment, completely unaware he was manifesting a whole relationship.
Was disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings. So I was a little butthurt I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her, but I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it. Not right now.
Your number's in 87 or your phone number?
You know which one.
What's even funnier is that while they work in totally different universes, Taylor's world is glitter, metaphors, and stadium-sized feelings, while Travis's world is grown men launching themselves at each other like caffeinated rhinos. She points out in the doc that they actually operate the same way. They both entertain. One just does it with guitars, and the other does it with shoulder pads and mild violence. And honestly, it's peak rom-com energy.
We both entertain people, his with considerably more violence than mine.
Which makes their next move feel even more on brand, because just as that doc teaser drops, the couple are suddenly juggling wedding plans like two people who invited a few friends and accidentally summoned half the planet. Turns out Taylor and Travis took one look at their guest list and realized it's multiplying faster than a group chat during a drama spill, so now they're eyeing bigger, fancier, possibly island-shaped options. The pair are now scrolling through venues like it's an Airbnb, but for people with Grammys and Super Bowl rings. What started as a sweet, intimate Rhode Island ceremony somehow ballooned into a maybe-we-need-our-own-island situation. If your fiancé has a battalion of NFL friends and you have a swarm of music industry besties, suddenly your backyard feels petite. People close to the couple say they're seriously considering renting a whole private island for the nuptials. Full-on, we own the beach for 72 hours, please take off your shoes and behave.
They could actually maybe have this ceremony at this resort that's her neighbor, or have the ceremony there and then have a party there.
Travis reportedly wants space for his Cleveland crew, his Kansas City teammates, every NFL buddy who's ever done a chest bump with him, and possibly a few random guys he once met at a barbecue. Meanwhile, Taylor's side of the list is basically half the music world, plus whoever she's bonded with over cookies and emotional lyrics. They haven't ruled out Rhode Island entirely, which is hilarious because it's starting to sound like wedding part 1 of their multi-location tour. There's even talk of the fancy hotel near her Watch Hill place being involved, because nothing says casual like borrowing an entire luxury property for convenience. Sources also claim a Tennessee venue is climbing the ranks fast, especially since Taylor has a home in Nashville. The spot everyone keeps whispering about? Blackberry Farm, a sprawling bougie paradise tucked into the Smoky Mountains that screams rustic chic but make it elite. It's private, it's huge, and it's fancy enough for a wedding where the guests are famous enough to need disguises. But the globe-trotting ideas don't stop there. because word is they're peaking at international locations too. One option floating around is Necker Island in the British Virgin Islands. Yep, the one owned by that billionaire whose grandkids apparently adore Taylor. The only problem? Even that island might be too tiny for this circus of a guest list. So now another Caribbean island is being eyeballed as backup because of course it is. And right in the middle of all that venue hunting chaos comes the next twist. Taylor skipping Travis's big Thanksgiving showdown with the Cowboys like she just hit the maybe next time button on life. Fans were scanning every camera angle like FBI interns, convinced she'd pop up in a sparkly jacket at any moment, only to realize the pop superstar is absolutely nowhere in AT&T Stadium, which naturally sent the internet into a collective meltdown. Taylor's been trying to keep things chill lately, especially since the spotlight has been blasting her at full stadium brightness. She's apparently still slipping into private suites at home games like a stealthy glitter ninja, but away games? Nope. Those are firmly on the not today list this season. The woman can't even sneeze without becoming a trending topic. People close to the couple say she and Travis already mapped out their holiday vibe ahead of time. Very cozy, very family heavy, and absolutely no cross-country sprinting between concerts, football stadiums, and family dinners. She's reportedly all about keeping their celebrations stress-free and travel light, which makes sense, considering both families are built like lovable sitcom ensembles that genuinely enjoy merging for holidays. Travis fits in with the Swift family like he's been there since the Speak Now era, and Taylor's basically adopted Donna Kelce as her honorary hype woman. Insiders even mention how both families make the effort to see each other often, treating holidays like joint custody of two fully grown, extremely famous adults. Both families are basically in a sitcom-style alliance, coordinating holidays like pros, which makes it extra wild when the NFL world flipped upside down the next day. Travis Kelce is hustling on the field, snagging a touchdown like it's his day job, and CBS decides the right moment to cut to the crowd is not his fiancée Taylor Swift, but Brittany Mahomes instead. Fans collectively facepalmed across the nation, tweeting variations of "Where's Taylor?" and "CBS wrong, sweet buddy." Honestly, it was like showing the opening act while the headliner is still rocking the stage. Travis had just punched the scoreboard early in the first quarter during the Chiefs-Cowboys clash, a perfect highlight moment, and instead of seeing Taylor's glam face lighting up the stands, viewers got Brittany celebrating with the kiddos. It was an awkward oops wrong fame vibe that left social media roasting the network faster than a linebacker blitzing Mahomes. People were genuinely baffled, because this isn't some random cameo, it's Taylor Swift, the fiancé, the headline, the glitter in the end zone. Not showing her? Criminal. But she wasn't there, so understandable. Meanwhile, Kylie Kelce suddenly found herself in the crosshairs of the internet after someone tossed her a pure rage bait question about her daughters' names. Yep, apparently the fact that their 4 daughters, Wyatt, Elliot, Bennett, and the newest, Finn, have gender-neutral names was somehow a national crisis. Kylie wasn't having it. She basically waved her podcast mic like a wand and laid down the law. Her kids' names were their choice, end of story. She didn't even ask for public approval, and honestly, the audacity of anyone trying to police a child's name, absolute peak troll energy.
And this next question appears to be pure rage bait. What's with the boy names? The part that I take issue with on people having an issue with our names is that I actually didn't ask.
The Kelces have turned their home life into a well-oiled parenting machine. Jason and Kylie are reportedly in sync on almost everything when it comes to raising the girls, running a mix of discipline and love that keeps the tiny humans thriving without turning bedtime into a WWE match. Kylie apparently leaned into the tough love approach from the get-go, deciding with Jason that Wyatt, their first, would get the same rules and expectations as a boy. The only problem? Her dad instinct reflex to melt when those big eyes look at him like they're about to charm the world.
My husband and I, liked gender-neutral names for our daughters. We picked the name Wyatt before we knew the gender of the baby. Obviously, she was a girl, and we had already decided on the name Wyatt. We decided we liked it as a boy or as a girl.
Jason admits it's basically impossible not to cave immediately when they hit you with the ultimate cute weapon, tiny human sass. Meanwhile, the podcasting hustle from Travis and Jason has inspired Kylie to launch her own show, Not Gonna Lie, where she gets to clap back at questions like the name one without anyone yelling at her. It's basically her chance to serve truth with a side of shade, and she's crushing it. Between juggling 4 kids, a podcast, and a constantly viral NFL fam, Kylie is living proof that sometimes you have to call out the nonsense before it calls you out. And honestly, anyone trying to start drama over names is just providing content for her next killer episode. Meanwhile, while Kylie was schooling the internet on how to pick kids' names without starting a Twitter riot, Travis was quietly stacking paper like a champ, and not just from touchdowns. By 2025, this guy's net worth hit a jaw-dropping $90 million, which had NFL insiders raising eyebrows, harder than a linebacker at a surprise trick play. Sure, part of it comes from the usual gridiron grind. His Kansas City contract for the year clocks in at about $17.25 million, but the real story is that Kelce has basically turned himself into a one-man business empire with more side hustles than a college student during finals week. Endorsements are where the magic really happens. Nike, State Farm, Bud Light, Pfizer. He's got partnerships that basically print money while he's busy dodging defenders. That alone racks up around $32 million a year, proving that being photogenic with a football is apparently more profitable than just, catching footballs. And then there's the garage beer venture with Jason, which went from let's buy a light beer startup to a $200 million valuation faster than you can say touchdown. The Kelce bros actually put in the elbow grease, helping with marketing and campaigns, not just signing checks. Oh, and don't forget the podcast Cash Grab. Their Amazon Wondery deal for New Heights reportedly tops $100 million, giving them exclusive ad rights and residuals that keep rolling in like a perfectly executed Hail Mary. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.